Hey guys, welcome to the Live Big, Find Your Magic podcast, episode 1. Why am I doing this podcast? I'll be honest with you guys, this is my third podcast in a matter of probably 8 years. But this one is the one I'm most excited about because it's kind of all of my years of life and building a business and working full time and being a mom and all the things have kind of compiled into this new podcast. And this started with the thought of how can I share with the world the amazing stories of the people that I've met and connected with over the last 13 years. I started building a business 13 years ago. I think 13 years. I can't even keep track. It's like 10, 11, 12, 13. I don't know. They all, after 10, it just sounds the same. Anyways, I've made the most amazing connections that have gotten me to where I am today. And those connections have always been incredibly rewarding to me, not only because they've allowed me to move forward in life and in business, but also because I'm blessed to know these people. And if I go back and I look at just the list of people that I have met or connected with, if you were to show me their name, I would know exactly who they are, where I met them, and my connection with them. And the reason for that is because I take pride in the connections that I've built over time. And when I wanted to think about what was the next thing for me to do in business, it really came down to how do I utilize and promote and share all of these relationships and these connections that I've built over time in a way that is genuine and easy and a way that allows those that I've connected with to shine. Most importantly, after so many years, you get kind of tired of talking about yourself, right? And one of my favorite things to do over time has been to interview amazing people. And I'm not even talking about, on paper, you would say successful people. I'm talking about successful people in the eyes of me. Why do I find this person successful? Because X, Y, and Z. It's because their story. It has nothing to do with money in the bank. It has nothing to do with the rank they are in their business or the job title they have in their job. It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with how they present themselves to the world and how inspirational that has been to me, and really why they need to be seen and heard. And one of the best things about this, it allows me to continue to be a connector. So by learning and listening to people's stories, it allows me to really connect them with someone else, right? My most favorite thing in the world has always been to take one person who I've met and another person who I've met and connect them to each other because of a need. And so this podcast allows me to still be a connector, and most importantly, to be able to share people's stories. We all need stories now. We all need to know that we're not alone in this world. We don't, in a world of, shiny objects and Instagram influencers and doing things the most perfect way and being the most perfectly successful. How do we define success? Well, I like to define success probably different than you do. And you like to define success probably different than other people do. So I'm coming to you with the excitement of sharing my dear friends' stories, friends of many, many years, and why it's important for you to hear their story. And I cannot wait for you to get to know my friends, my list of friends. And the ironic thing about this is that I grew up in a time where I truly said I didn't have any friends. And even in the most recent transpired events in my life, going through a recent divorce, I woke up one day and I said I don't have any friends. And then when I look at life now, I realized that was just complete BS. That was not the truth. That this podcast allows me at my own being selfish and saying, gosh, I have all of these friends. Look at all of these friends and look at what they've accomplished in life. And not even not even on paper, but just who they are. And they deserve to be heard and you deserve to hear them. And if you're one of them, I cannot wait to share your story and who you are and why you're important to me and why your story needs to be heard. So welcome to the Live Big, Find Your Magic podcast. I cannot wait for all of the episodes to release, and I look forward to connecting with you here, and I look forward to hearing your comments. Please subscribe and share with your friends. If you hear a story that you resonate with or that you know somebody else will need to hear, please share that with them, because that is being the true connector. You can help me be the connector. And that's it. I hope to see you on all of the episodes. Bye-bye.